Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to begin by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Alright, double honors to the apostles and leaders of Great Millstone that surely do real well. Alright, peace, love, and salutations to you who came around the four corners of this world that continue to spread this word in sincerity and in truth. Alright, this brother Calab here tonight. I just like to do a little vid, based on through the Spirit of the Lord. Alright, based on a little conversation I was having with a tutored co-worker of mine. Alright, and somehow we end up stumbling across the topic of smoking. Alright, and he was basically sharing me the reason why he smokes. Alright, because of the stress, the amount of stress that he goes through on the job. Alright, and I was basically trying to explain to him that, bro, really and truly, you don't need to smoke to get rid of stress. Alright, the Most High didn't create cigarettes to be smoked. Alright, to make you relieve stress. Alright, but in fact, He has created something more precious than cigarettes. Alright, something more precious than all these drugs and chemicals that man can consume to make your heart somewhat joyous. Alright, and I just want to talk about the wine and the strong drinks tonight. Alright, which the church demonize. Alright, the church say you mustn't drink alcohol. Alright, well, let's hear what the word of God says. Alright, first precept I'd like to bring Salak is in the book of Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 6. It says, give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. You understand? So the Most High is recommending, alright, give strong drinks unto those that are ready to perish. Alright, and we living in this world right now, we ready to perish. We don't want to live anymore in this kingdom of oppression. Alright, the scripture says, truly does oppression make a wise man mad. Because why? You're seeing that basically you're not supposed to be in this position in. So basically you're ready to leave this place. You understand? The scripture says, give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. You understand? Because why? The wine has a purpose. The wine was made for a purpose. And let's go into our next scripture that's going to give you a little bit of information and insight to what is the purpose of wine. Alright? This is Psalm 104 and verse 15. It says, and wine that maketh glad the heart of man, and oil to make his face to shine, and bread which strengthened man's heart. Alright, so wine was made to make the man's heart glad. Alright, as said by David when he was basically bigging up the Most High for all his works and things that he created to help man. And wine was one of the things that was created by the Most High to make the heart of man glad. So you don't have to smoke a cigarette, you don't have to smoke weed, you don't have to sniff coke or crack, alright, to feel somewhat of joy within you. You understand? You just simply have to, you could get some wine, have some wine. No need to smoke, have some wine. Alright, some more scriptures here. This is in the book of Sirach chapter 31 and verse 27. It says, wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunk moderately. That's the next thing. Alright, we are some greedy fellas. Alright, some guys that don't have self-control. Alright, wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunk moderately. Alright, so you don't want to drink wine and then have yourself being ashamed in the streets, bringing shame to the ministry. You drink wine till you're taking off all your clothes and just cussing everybody, cussing police. You understand? You want to drink wine so that you would have that relief at that sorrow, a bit of relief at that sorrow. You understand? And still maintain, what I say, the integrity as a man of the Most High. You understand? Well able to bring precept, well able to give an answer. You understand? But it's not wise to drink wine and these things before you go to preach. You understand? So that way the self-control also comes out. Alright, because there's some men that like to drink wine every day. They just rise up early just to drink wine to follow after strong drink. That is a sin in the Most High I said. Alright. So let me continue. It says, wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunk moderately. What life is then to a man that is without wine? For it was made to make men glad. So wine was made to make men glad. Alright. So Christians, you Christians out there, we are not gonna stop consuming wine. And this is not unfermented wine we're speaking about. This is fermented wine. You understand? Wine with alcohol in it. Alright? Not no grape juice we're talking about here. We're talking about wine with alcohol. Alright? That is to make men's hearts glad. Alright? It says, wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of the heart and cheerfulness of the mind. It says, but wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind, with brawling and quarreling. See, drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminisheth strength and maketh wounds. You understand? So basically, as I was saying, you don't want to over drink. Alright, to cause any problems, any shame to the ministry. Alright? But wine is a good thing. Alright, overall. It just needs to be done moderately. Alright? That's why he was given, the apostle was given the recommendation to drink no longer water, but use a little wine. Use a little wine for thy stomach's sake and thy often infirmities. Wine is also good health wise. The red wine especially. You understand? There are benefits. If you have time, search it up. There are benefits of red wine. Alright? So all the bullshit talk about wine, we shouldn't drink alcohol, wine, and all these different things, that's bullshit. Alright? It can be drunk. And it is going to be drunk. Alright? So you could talk and see whatever you want. Alright? There are some that abuse it. There are some that are deceived by it. You understand? But those are not wise. But the scripture says, the scripture talks about that. Alright? Proverbs 20. Proverbs 20 and verse 1. It says, wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise. Alright? So you end up letting wine get over control of you. You understand? How you do no kind of madness. You understand? You let the wine deceive you, you're not wise. Because the scripture is saying, if you're wise, you would take heed to good counsel. Alright? And the scripture is telling you that it should be drunk moderately, measurably. You understand? So that way you should do. Drink it measurably. Alright, it's not like water, gulp, 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 gulp. I'm feeling thirsty, boy. Let me get some wine. Gulp, 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 gulp. You understand? It's not like that. It's like a tonic. Alright, you don't drink tonic like water. You understand? Tonic is to boost some kind of thing in you. You understand? So wine does the same. Wine boosts your heart. You understand? With joy. You understand? I'm gonna go back to the Proverbs 31. Alright, cause I had some more meat in that. It says start from verse 6 again. It says, give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more. So yeah, you're trying to find something to, how to say it, you know, you go to work, you're stressed out, day by day living in oppression. Just by living in this oppression, seeing the abominable acts by these tutors and these heathen nations, the laws that they pass in, the gay rights, and you're just oppressed. You understand? And you're depressed. Drink some wine, have some wine, go through the scriptures, listen to some music. You understand? Basically, don't find yourself smoking on these different things that will bring harm to the body. Alright? Smoking is 100% unacceptable as a man of the Lord. Alright? I have no excuse to say, well, that's the only thing that is make you feel, how to say it, relaxed. Wine. Alright? There's wine to drink that will be drunk. Alright? And you Christians that talk this foolish talk about wine and strong drink is not good to consume, but like keeping tithes, and you don't know what that wine and strong drink was a part of tithes. Alright? Could have been given as tithes. Alright? In Deuteronomy chapter 14 and I'll start at verse 22. It says, Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed, that the field bringeth forth year by year. And thou shalt eat before the Lord thy power in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. The tithe of thy corn, of thy wine, and of thine oil, and the first thing of thy herds and of thy flocks, that thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy power always. And if the way be too long for thee, so that thou art not able to carry it, or if the place be too far from thee, which the Lord thy power shall choose to set his name there, when the Lord thy power hath blessed thee, then shalt thou turn it into money, and bind up the money in thy hand, and shall go unto the place which the Lord thy power shall choose, and thou shalt bestow that money for whatsoever thy soul lusteth after, for oxen, or for sheep, or for wine, or for strong drink. Alright? And this strong drink is not a strong morbi. Alright? Because in past instances or past occasions, I spoke to Christians, and the response was that it was strong morbi. Alright? Which is foolishness. But the scriptures are basically saying to us that, and thou shalt bestow that money for whatsoever thy soul lusteth after, for oxen, or for sheep, or for wine, or for strong drink, or for whatsoever thy soul desireth. And thou shalt eat therefore there before the Lord thy power, and thou shalt rejoice, thou and thine household. Alright? So yeah, wine can be drunk. Alright? Have a cup of joy. I call it a cup of joy. You understand? Have a cup of joy in this world of misery, because this is really misery. I understand we pray into the Lord Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai to basically deliver us from this misery. But while we're here, instead of smoking and to get relaxation and comfort, have a cup of wine. Alright? Have a cup of wine. Don't find yourself smoking and finding other things that are contrary to scripture to relax and find comfort in. Alright? If there's a man trying to live and abide by the words of the Most High, find something that is pleasing, that is acceptable in his sight. Alright? I'd like to end off by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. Let's hope this video was edifying to anyone out there. Alright? Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that surely do real well. And peace, love, and salutations to you all around the four corners of this word that continue to spread this word in sincerity and in truth. Alright, until next time, keep feeding your faith and starving your doubts to death. Stay strong. Shalom.